Hey guys, it's Brian from Weird World War II. Not Brian from Weird War II. Brian from Weird World War II. Weird War II doesn't make any sense. Come on, guys. Weird War II. Where's Weird War One? That was such a strange, I never understood that. It's like, a lot of people refer to the Weird World War II genre as Weird War II. It's just like, what? That doesn't make any sense. It's Weird World War II. But anywho's, that's splitting hairs. It's no big deal. So if anybody's on here and you guys can hear me and see me, let me know so I can make sure that I don't have to make sure this damn thing's working. It is Saturday, 12:30 in the PM. I have done what I needed to do today, so I've got some free time. I thought I'd hang out with all you guys, get some painting done. Still getting motivated to paint from Mini War Mutts or Mini Mutts painting challenge. So getting a lot done, which is cool. It's I have painted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 48 28 millimeter minis. One giant, big ass, whatever that would be. It's a giantess. A giantess, giantess, whatever the fuck they call it. So that's 44. And then I got 45, 46, 47, 48 that just need to be flocked. Woo! Man, that is like a shit ton of minis, guys. For me, at least. I'm not much of a painting machine anymore. So it's like painting more than one a week is like fucking miraculous. It's like, but I'm digging it. I'm having fun. You know what? The one good thing about paint, guys, is that once you start to paint and like you start to finish shit, right? It's really rewarding, and you just like you keep doing it. You just keep going. And but when you're doing those paint, like if you're doing a big project and you're doing them like assembly style, assembly line style, and you don't see anything finished, but you're doing a shit ton of paint. That to me, that's pretty demoralizing. You gotta do them in clumps, so you can feel like you're accomplishing something, or it just feels like you ain't doing anything. It's like a burnout. Warma, what's up, dude? Shit. I saw. Hey, man, your ogres look pretty cool. Let me show you what I got done. I got a tray right here. Check it out. So all that right there, I finished. These are all Japanese right here, and these are all Chinese over here. But then on the table here, we got a couple guns, a couple arties. There's an anti-tank gun. These Japanese, and these are all Japanese zombies. I got a bunch of Jap zombies. So all those are all Jap zombies. Those are all Brother Vinny Jap zombies. And these are Brother Vinny and Dragon Bait Jap zombies. So, yeah, baby. We're going to have all sorts of freaking Jap zombies. I figured 100. I could probably do 100. If I stay at the pace that I've been going for the month, I think I'll break 100. If I do all these, I'll finish at least 8 minis today and have them completely done by tomorrow, because I gotta dip them and let them dry overnight, and then do the bases and stuff. But you gonna work on those Greeks, dude? You jump on there and do those Greeks. I mean, I'm trying to think of the. Oh, that's all right, dude. I was fucking. I wasn't upset. I was just like, dude, they got my name wrong, man. It's all right, dude. It's a comment. I was just talking about that. It was like, um, a reference to the genre. A lot of people use the reference Weird War Two, and I'm like, doesn't make any sense. Where's weird? What's Weird War One? Would that be Weird World War One? It just doesn't sound right. I think that it first initialized, I think, from like um, Pinnacle Games did the Weird War. Uh, they did their Weird War Two, like role playing game, and I think that was the first like real like published kind of Weird War thing in the industry. So I think it just that term kind of stuck, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. Weird War Two and it's Weird World War Two. In fact, a funny story: when I started my blog like 20 years ago, it was it's weird WWII.com, and it was going hard and heavy, and Pinnacle reached out to me say, hey, we'd like you to change your name because I'm like, go fuck yourself. Just like that's not your name, and plus you can't copyright a genre, dude. Go fuck yourself. It was funny. And they never wrote me back. I wonder why. Good times. Good times. I see that like oh god, who is it? A Warlord uses the term Weird World War II um, for their rule book. So that's good. At least they got that part right. I'm not happy with Warlord lately. I think they do a disservice to the folks with their artillery pieces. No instructions on how to build the shit. But I mean, it's just typical wargaming like models, like metal models. They also you've done models, man. When you get into the metal kits, I mean, you build that shit. Those metal kits fit like ass. It ain't a Tamiya, or it's not Testers or an Erdl or those. And Tamiya is just perfect in my opinion. I think all their stuff is fantastic. But I mean, like even the big model companies can have fiddly, fittings for their models. But yeah, this is like ridiculous. It's redonkulous. So I'll have, let me see, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 Japanese zombies. Ooh, that's a bunch of zombies. So I figure, so Brother Vinny, which is one of our sponsors, he makes a set of excellent resin zombies, like Japanese zombies. You can't see that shit, but but anyway, Brother Vinny, go look it up. Great zombies. Japanese. One of the Japanese zombies is like a pilot, so that's kind of cool. And then our pals from Dragon Bait Minis, which does the excellent Ike's Angels. They make several like Japanese zombies, so it's pretty cool. It's true, dude. Those kits, man. Those Tamiya kits are just heaven to build, man. Even the like, I'm a big tank guy, right? I do a lot of armor, and even the individual track stuff that they do now, which I don't like, but the Tamiya stuff just fits together, dude, and it just works. Where some of that stuff gets kind of fiddly. Hobby Boss is a little over engineered, I think. I mean, most of it fits okay, but there's a lot of pieces in a Hobby Boss. It seems a kit, like kind of unnecessary. You think they might be able, like I was doing a bunch of I did a platoon of T-34s from Hobby Boss. Great kits, don't get me wrong. When they put it all together, they're like fantastic. But like they had like, you know, like for a rack of like spare tire like track links, it was like 20 bits to build that shit. I'm just like, why don't you just make one piece of like you know, it's not like, good Lord. It's like, I don't know. It just seemed like it was a little excessive. What's your favorite? So you're a plain, no, you do all sorts of models, right? Because I've seen you do monster kits, and I've seen you. Do you like vinyl? Do you like building vinyl stuff, like the was it Horizon? They used to do all those badass vinyl kits, like monsters and like, you know, movie stuff. Um, what else? But I don't know, what kind of models do you usually do? Oh, dude, Broken Anvil, yes. So I stumbled across some guy doing almost like an expose on that. Dude, that guy, that sucks, man. You know, that's what I've heard, man. Doing almost like an expose on that. Dude, that guy, that sucks, man. You know, that's what I've heard, man. A lot of these companies will do Kickstarters, right? To fund a previous Kickstarter. And then like even that, they never get to it, or they go to fucking the Cayman Islands for a year or whatever the hell they do. Man, it's just like, for every awesome badass, company that busts their ass to give a wonderful fucking product, like their heart and soul, probably not a huge, profit margin, really humping it and trying to get it out to the folks because, they feel obligated to, because they should. I mean, it's a business venture, and, those people have sent you capital to start this project, and you need to do it. There's always some fucking ass clown out there that goes and jacks everything up, man. What a douche. Anyway, but yeah, that sucks. Bo, what's up, buddy? That's cool. Yeah, my best friend Jason, he used to do a shitload of those vinyl kits, those Horizons. Dude, his shit is like amazing. It looks movie quality stuff. It's true, man. It's like, I remember another one that has some problems to get their stuff done is Peterson Games. And I reached out to them because they were coming out with like Dinosaur 1944, which is kind of like some like a weird war board game where like some troops are stuck on Dinosaur Island, they're trying to escape, whatever. And it sounded really cool, right? I'm glad I didn't like really get anything further, because I think he like just kind of, his project's still up there, but I don't think it's being funded, or it's not going ahead, or I don't know what the fuck. 821. Woo, damn, dude. See, that's the thing, man. It's like, and just like gamers, when you see these kids, and it's, look, there's some truth behind it. It's like, you see, like I kick myself, like I'm a big Tamiya guy, and they're doing a bunch of 148 stuff, right? But I missed out on some of that stuff. I missed out on like the Nashorn and some of the early war Tigers. Now they're gone. They don't produce them anymore. So it's like, I'm gonna, if I get those, I'm gonna end up playing those collector prices, and you know how expensive that shit can get, and that pisses me off. It's just better to stockpile it when, if you can, while it's being produced, and then get to it later. I got a big old zit. I got into a fight with a zit this morning. Woo! It beat me. Exactly, dude. Just because you have a bunch of money in your wallet from the folks doesn't mean it's yours. It's it's only given to you for the express purpose that you're going to produce some sort of product and give it to them. Oh, okay. So you sold them all, right on. Well, there you go. Everybody, now we know how Brian pays for all this shit. He sold his model collection to start up a wargaming collection. That's a good trade-off. I was on a live feed last night. A bunch of scale modelers. I can't remember what the feed was, and they were doing. We were talking about last night. A bunch of scale modelers. I can't remember what the feed was, and they were doing. We were talking a little bit, and I'm like, I was saying like, I'm a model builder, but I get to play with my models after I finish building them. And that's what's cool, dude. I mean, you spend all that time and effort to build these models, make them look badass, and then they just sit on your shelf and just gather dust. Not war gamers, man. We use that shit. Nerd, what's up, man? Oh, Atomic Dog Scale Model Freak. Oh, that sounds cool. We should use that. Atomic Dog, Atomic Mutt, Atomic Mini Mutt, Atomic Mini Mutt. Dude, that sounds fucking awesome. That'll be like when you reach you already reached 1,000. Aren't you getting like money hand over fist now from YouTube? I was about to say, when you celebrate your ascension to worthiness on the YouTube algorithm, you should change your name to Atomic Mini Warmite. That'd be cool. So how did the game go last night, Bo? I kind of on your role-playing Discord, it just said, whatever. Just say, what's up? And one of the guys was like, this is an invite only. And I'm like, I'm the red herring. Watch out. So I talked to one of my buddies, and he he makes videos just kind of on his spare time, but he has a pretty big following, right? And he probably does a video a month, right? But he gets like several thousand views. Dude, he makes over $1,000 a month in just like people looking at his shit. It's just like him you're gonna build that, you're gonna paint that ogre model anyway, and then you just film it and you put it on your channel, and boom, you're getting money for it. I used to be really anti like making money off your hobby, but I'm so goddamn poor now. I'm like, it's changing my mind. It's true. My hobby of weird World War II is problematic for most. Nazi she-wolves and naked ladies and monsters feeding off the flesh of the innocent. Yeah, that's a problematic thing for the algorithm. Oh wow, 80 to shit, man. If I can make $100 a month, there you go, guys. That is your hobby, except Mutt. That would be your hobby, thing, your hobby budget for the month, man. $100 a month. I could do my hobby easy for $100 a month. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I mean, think about this. If every single channel that was created on YouTube, right, gave ads. I guess that people would be making 100 different YouTube channels, and they would have to pay him something. But I don't know. I mean, I would think more ads on the more channels means there's probably more exposure. Like that means anybody will see your ad. I get it. I mean, I get it. You don't want these advertisers paying for something that's never going to get seen. I mean, I guess there's some rational thinking behind that. I mean, I don't think it's. I think maybe I think criteria needs to be like you have so many like videos that have like substance. It's not just like a guy filming his ball sack for 20 minutes. But like if there's actual substance to it, like some sort of like whatever. And then like the channel is active, it's not just one video every 10 months or something like that. It'd be like maybe there's a criteria like once a week or once a month. I don't know. That's true, dude. That's true. I don't, this is the problem that I have with channels that are being monetized. When they push it, like, hey, join my Patreon, go to this, buy all your shit from this store so I get a percentage. And they're being monetized already. So it's like they're getting money already from the ads that you're watching, right? And then they're plugging a product that guy is probably getting something out of the product that they're plugging. And then they're asking you to join a Patreon. Dude, that's a bit excessive in my opinion. I don't know. I think maybe if you just had ads, I don't have a problem with that. But like if you're asking for money and then you're also doing sponsoring and shit, yeah, I don't know, dude. That seems a little much. It's true. Some people do sell their ball sack for free. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like the whole Patreon thing. I mean, isn't there a way to like, hey guys, if you want to support Weird World War II, just go to Brian's email, which I'll give it to you, and like just send me some money on fucking PayPal. What is the Patreon thing? What it just seems like there's a third party that's duped everybody to go, oh, you gotta go through Patreon to get like some sort of monthly service. Nah, man, you can just like send an email out every month to all of your people and say, hey, if you want to help me out, send $5 to, Brian at weirdworldwar2.com, PayPal. You don't have to fucking go through Patreon and all their fees and stuff. I don't get it. I don't understand the whole Patreon thing. I mean, isn't that what it is? It's like it's like a service that basically processes money for you. I mean, why can't people just send you money directly? I don't get it. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Again, I guess it's the new way of doing shit. I don't know. It seems dirty to me to like, if you want to support send me the camera that I'm using, and I'm appreciative of that. Bo, you've sent me your love and those naughty pictures. Jason has sent me a 3D printer. Ryan sent me, resin. Shadows sent me stuff. I mean, and that's awesome, and that's supporting the channel. I mean, like Mutt, you support the channel every time I'm fucking on video because you sent me that little camera. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be constant. And we support each other by just talking about each other. Go to Bo Paints, his channel. It's badass. Go to Mini Warmite. It's badass. I mean, I think that's a better way to back each other up instead of throwing cash, man. Because I think cash is an unfair value for a lot of people because it's so rare for a lot of people. And to try to get people to give them their fucking hard-earned money when they got families and they got situations and stuff. I don't know. I think there's a better way. I really do. I think there's just, interacting with the channel, being vocal with the channel, plugging the channel on your own channel or some shit. That would be a way to support the channel. But I don't know. You did. Oh, my bad, dude. I was fucking with you, though. You did. You sent me $20. I appreciate it. I did not squander it. It's like hiding. I buried it and I'm hoping it grows a money tree, but I haven't seen anything yet. That needs to grow. I need that thing to bear fruit quick. Dude, I have a bunch of I got some ultimate. Let me show you what I got. Let's see here. I got you said demonettes, huh? Of course I'm gonna have demonettes. You know me, I'm a freak. Of course I'm gonna have some sort of demonettes. Oh yeah, delicious demonettes. Let me see if I can show them to you. Look at that! Ooh, old school demonettes. Let me see. It's like reversed. Here we go. Check them out. Those are my Venetians. I use those as the horny ladies from Venus. don't have any extra ones though. Oh, really? Shit, passing my way, dude. I'm all about like horny, sexy, crazy demon babes. If you don't want them, I mean, sell them off, dude. You probably sell them. Yeah, I mean, I can use demonettes for whatever, dude. Seriously, they can be like, hell, you can use them as like some sort of. Why don't you use them as some sort of like Cthulhu thing, like some sort of like, I don't know, like some sort of tainted villagers or some shit. I mean, your sci-fi's got to have some use for some, like the demonettes. Like they're from hell. They're looking for flesh, blood. Yeah, I mean, they should go good with. You should team them up with those like vampire dudes. They would be like great like, like muscle for that vampire gang that I sent you. I think they'd work good with those guys. Yeah, I need to. Okay, one of you guys that have these live chats with like people on it, you got to get with me and like walk me through it because I've done it like 3 times. I paid once. I went to that square, whatever, the one with the duck, the site with the duck to do it, and I can never link it up the site with the duck to do it, and I can never link it up to my YouTube page. So you guys need to help me out because I'm not really techno savvy when it comes to, or I mean I have a laptop. Is that a problem? Is that why I can't get it linked? I don't know. Uh-oh, you were talking about me last night. Uh-oh. Hope it was good. I hope it wasn't like ambush plans or something. I'm pretty easy to ambush, dude. Pretty big target. You off today, Bo? You doing some gaming today? I know you did your show last night. I know I did StreamYard, and it's like, and I followed it, but it never like I followed like, use the code, go to their permission page, let all that like percolate, but it never connected. It just never. I did all the steps and I went through all the like little, I watched the video and I pushed the buttons and all that shit, but it just never did it. And I don't fucking know why. I said sometimes it might take 24 to 48 hours to link or something. Fuck, I waited a week and nothing happened. I don't know. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I'm kind of coming late into the party, ain't I? I don't want to step on some toes. Yeah, I'd probably be down for that. It's not like I have anything else going on. You have to. I'll give you I'll still have my number. You should just give me a call. I hate doing this, like talking online or talking like through text and shit. Just call me, dude. I'm a talker. So if you want to, yeah. So seriously, guys, if you ever want to like get a hold of me and like just conversate with me, just call me. I'll give you my number. All right, I guess I should start jumping into this stuff. I'm almost done with these. So right now I'm working on the assault group. If you guys have never, I've been doing a bunch of Japanese stuff, right? So the assault group does a really great line of Japanese medals, 28 millimeter medals. Really good. I think they're a lot better than the Warlord stuff. A whole lot better. They're a little bit beefier. They look more war game-ish. They look a lot. They look similar to like the style of like artisan designs, in my opinion. But they're really good, and they're metals. They also do Marines, which is really good. They do Vietnam, a Vietnam line too. If you're into Vietnam stuff, they do a really good Vietnam line too. But and then yeah. So I'm gonna jump into this shit. Try to finish this stuff up. I got a couple of these snipers. It's pretty cool. They got these like ghillie suit looking things. I don't know if you guys can see that shit, but there you go. That all that metal, all that like is just kind of like grass. It's got that's pretty cool. So I put together my, I'm doing a weird World War II campaign, right? And I put together like my campaign book. Like it's just like a D-ring folder with all my shit. It's gonna be all my missions in there. So like, I'm just gonna. Do you guys keep logs on your games, guys? Like like your battle reports, like who wins, who lost, how many you killed or whatever, or even the missions. I've always done that, man, and like, I kicked myself because when 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 I got married, I was kind of downsizing some of my personal stuff, and I threw all those old logs away, like my 40K log, and that was like Rogue Trader and Second Edition. Like, there's probably hundreds of fucking games in that log, and then my Twilight 2000 log. I had a D&D, had an advanced D&D log. Man, I miss those things. I wish I could fucking not do that because it was so cool. Because you would go back and you're like, you'd make the notes like in the D&D one, we'd make the notes of like the big like event that happened or whatever, and you go back and you read that stuff, and man, it was like, oh shit, I remember that. That was awesome, or oh that sucked, or whatever it might be. That's pretty cool. So Warmut, some word of advice, okay? In your times of need, when there will be times of need, okay, where you got to liquidate shit and all that crap, really think it over, man, because there is nothing worse than like liquidating one of your armies to just come back 5 years later and wanting and ended up buying it all back again, man. It is, and it happens to all of us, man. Some guys do it, and some guys can, fight off the urge, but they always have that regret. So if you sell off anything, just make sure you really want to get rid of it. Yeah, I had like so many like, if I just sat on my 40K stuff, man, I'd be rich. Shit. I had the metal Thunderhawk, dude. I could probably sell that now for thousands of dollars. I mean, it was like several hundred when I bought it. I think it was like 300, like $250 or some shit like that, something like that. It was a lot. It was a chunk of change. I remember once. So like, this is like probably 1989, maybe, or 1990. So I'm big into. I'm a big Space Marine player, right? And Games Workshop just opened up their mail order. Just opened up their mail order service or whatever. And I convinced my mom, like, hey, Mom, I want to order something from England. And she's like, are you fucking crazy? You're not going to order anything from England? I'm like, come on, I need your credit card. So I ended up, like, I'd always worked as a kid. And that summer, I had saved up, like, shit, like $500 or some shit. Doing lawns, and I was working at the comic shop. And anyway, so I ordered one of every Space Marine thing ever created up until that point, and Eldar, like all the old Rogue Trader Eldar, the cool looking ones, like the Just Goodwin ones, Eldar and Space Marines, and some chaos, some of the chaos stuff. Anyway, I ordered a shit ton. I probably ordered like $300 worth of shit back in '90, and so it's going to take several weeks to get there, right? Get back to me. Well, it's a month on, right? And I haven't heard anything. And I I contact them. I'm like, dude, I spent like $300. I still have yet to get my order. What is going on? So not 2 days later, right? I get my shit. I get all the stuff that I ordered, right? And a couple extra things, right? I'm like, right on. Then and there was it was maybe like 4 days. I think they like overnighted it or some crazy shit. So I got it, and there was a note in there. We've included some extra stuff. Sorry for the thing. I hope that doesn't whatever. So that was cool, right? And then, dude, no lie, like a week later, I got it again, the exact fucking order, like the one. I guess the one that like was lagging or something showed up, and I'm like, what? So dude, I had like double of everything that I ordered originally. And I reached out to, because I'm dumbass. I reached out to Games Workshop and say, hey, I just got that other one. And they said, oh, don't worry about it. Sorry for the mix-up. I'm like, what? Hell yeah. So, dude, I had like hundreds of minis of fucking Space Marines. It was fantastic. And Eldar. Woo, man. Talk about it. Sometimes you have that, that windfall sometimes just happens, man. You just got to appreciate it when it does. But yeah, remember that they used to, GWs have those big catalogs or some shit that you'd order your stuff out of. Oh, the Cursed City? I thought, isn't that a real hard one to find? Like, you found it somewhere? I guess the new thing with GW now is they're doing like really limited like runs of shit. I guess there's a scalper thing now. Like fucking scalpers are buying the systems and then going back and like selling them for like exorbitant prices. That sucks. There's always those people, man. Always got to make that buck. Anyway. Yeah, that's the one that has like lots of like I'm trying to think. I've seen somebody playing it online. It's got like a bunch of rats and like spiders. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's one cool thing, man. Is like, hell, if you play every genre, you could pretty much use every mini that you buy for your other games. And then shit. I saw some guy. I was watching Battle Report. I do that like when I'm writing and stuff. I'll just throw a Battle Report in the background and while I'm doing my writing. And some guy was playing the Doomed. I think it's called. It's a new skirmish game. The Doomed. And he was using he was like using Warlord plastic like Renaissance like minis, but then he had like Stargrave arms and weapons on them and shit. It's just total kit bash. It was awesome. I guess it's like some sort of like post-apocalyptic kind of game or some shit. I don't know. How many different rule systems of the same genre can you sell? It's weird. Oh, so they made more? Okay. Because I remember, like, I'm not sure what sets, but everybody was bitching about, like, all the shills got their free copies, and then like the stores, the superstores got however many they wanted, and then the smaller stores just got a handful, and that was it. They had like a dozen to sell in the online store or some shit, and then it was stop, cat. What the fuck? Damn cat. She's going crazy, just like her old lady. I don't know. That doesn't make me. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get that collector buzz going. That's like impossible to win. Yeah, so he was like, I guess there's like Nexus portals or some shit, some sort of I don't know what it was. He was having to destroy certain things, and then there was like these. He was using like I think he was using like monsters from the old Doom miniature game. He was using the monsters of those. It was kind of cool. Oh, the lichen. That's cool. I think I saw Nick from British Legion paint up that set, and he was talking about the Witch Hunter. He liked the Witch Hunter a lot. He looked really cool, kind of like a Solomon Kane looking thing or something. I liked your setup. Your latest video kind of showed your computer desk and your that's pretty cool, man. You got a good setup right there. Big old screen. I'm just on a laptop. That's why I'm always like squinting and shit. So I got a box fan this week. Mel bought me a box fan. And so I'm gonna try to do some 3D printing next week. I'm gonna try to get make it on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna make that my Weird War Wednesday event that we're gonna do our first printing. And just kind of go through it. I'll get some of my buddies that know how to do do all that shit, and then just it's not like we can print the whole thing in the show, but it'll be like we'll be doing it like, and then maybe the next day I'll do a video showing like its end results or something. I think that'd be cool. Because man, I don't know shit about it. It's all just gonna be completely new to me in every way. I'm excited though. 32 inches, baby. Hell yeah. Hey, yeah, Bo, do some painting. You gonna do an online? Do you want to shift this over to your channel? I'll end this if you want to do a live show. If you let me be your friend and go on live with you. You could probably get Mutt to sit in too. Shit, we're all painting. Might as well do something like where we can see each other. You guys don't have to keep stopping to like say Brian, you're an idiot. We all know that. That's a given. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna cut this short. If you guys want to pick up where we're leaving off right here, swing over to Bo Paints, his channel, and we'll be over there, and you'll actually see all of us. If Mutt, you should sit in too, man. Hey, Shadow can do it too. Well, let me know when you're ready to do it, and I'll end the feed. Okay. So hang out for a little bit. Bo's finishing off his lobster, right? Lobster and steak. Hell, we can all do some. Man, I know you guys go through the same thing. It's like when you guys put a fresh dab of paint on your whatever, your palette. But when you have like 40 years of the same palette, you kind of lose where the hell you put it. So it's like, oh my god, shit, I just put a dab down there. I can't remember. Pepsi, that's a northern thing. I like Pepsi though. I mean, Pepsi's not really huge down here in Texas, But I like Pepsi. My mom was a big Pepsi drinker, but most of it's Coke and Dr. Pepper down here. That's the love. Everybody loves Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Pepper, pepper, pepper. Pringles, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. I envision so Shadow. I envision like your storage room just full of like not pots, but like like bottles and caps and like maybe like any kind of like containers and all this shit that you use for your crafts and it's like from the floor to the ceiling of just all sorts of cool nifty containers. Where the hell is that yellow go? What is making that sound? Okay. Is Pepsi from North Carolina? I didn't know that. I thought that was like New York or something. New York City. Get a rope. Taco Bell, hell yeah! So check this out, Brian. I got a story for you, man. One of my old neighbors, she started dating this guy. Guy's a pompous fuck, but anyway, she was cool. So we would hang out with her. This was with me and my first wife. We'd hang out, and he was like the guy she was dating like was really rich, like super rich. And he was like 20, like 5 or something, and he was like filthy rich. And of course, it all comes from I guess it all comes from his grandfather. Okay, so guess who his grandfather is? His grandfather is the guy who started Taco Bell, like in California or wherever it's from, right? He started it, and then in the 80s, he sold it to PepsiCo. So the guy's a bazillionaire. So we call him the Taco Prince, is what we called him, like behind his back. But yeah, he got when his grandfather passed away, he got millions, or millions and millions when he turned 22 or 21 or some shit. So it's just like the Taco Prince. So it's pretty wild. Yeah, I got pants on. You're lucky. I took a shower and I changed all my clothes. I got a new shirt. I got a clean shirt on. I got clean underwear, and I have pants on. Man, it's that time of month. So and Mel even put my hair in a little bouffant in the back. Lids, caps, and other stuff. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. The South loves their sweet tea, brother. Yes, that is huge. Sweet tea. Mel's a nut for it, dude. She can't get enough of sweet tea. I don't like it. It's too damn sweet. I don't like sweets. Like the soda. If you guys see me drinking soda, it's like diet soda. I don't like normal soda because it's just too damn sweet. I don't like the taste of it. And then like those zeros, like the Coke Zero or whatever, it tastes like like a real Coke. It's just too sweet. You just finished breakfast. Yeah, well, I mean, you're what, like 10 hours behind us, aren't you, Shadow? It's like, what is it like? It's like 3 a.m. over there right now. Brian, you must have a Taco Bell right next to your house, man. Because I mean, you venture that place pretty frequently, so I assume it's relatively close to you. We got Taco Bells around, man. So we had a Waterburger just vanish overnight down the street. It's like, no, I know. I'm messing with you, Shadow. You're only a couple hours. So what does the Shadow eat for breakfast? I'm wanting to eat whatever. Like I can eat breakfast food or dinner food or non-food for some certain special breakfasts. I mean, with your wife being Hispanic, I'm shit. You probably have some badass like breakfast like choices in her repertoire, her cooking repertoire. 2 blocks away, right on, dude.